Chris Rock is in the middle of his Ego Death World Tour, and during a stop in Phoenix, Arizona, he will reveal that he was asked to host the 2023 Oscar ceremony, but he turned down the offer. According to sources, Rock said that returning to the Oscars would be like returning to the scene of a crime. It'd be like Nicole Brown Simpson going back to the restaurant. Rock is now getting backlash for the OJ joke, but with him declining to host the award show, it brings up the question if healing should happen through avoidance or by embracing it. Today we have our company hype analyst Pierre in the studio with Capone calling in to give their thoughts and reactions. Pierre, I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to you. When you heard the news of Chris Rock turning down to host the Oscars, what was your reaction?
Really didn't have a reaction, to be honest with you. Brought this up as a subject. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. How you feel comfortable with it? The next question is gonna be the better question for me to talk about it. But I had no reaction when he did it.
Okay.
Did what he felt necessary to do. That's all.
That's honest. Capone, let me come to you. We haven't talked about this in a while, but what was your reaction when you heard that Chris Rock was gonna turn down the Oscars?
I agree with Pierre. Like, I didn't have a reaction about it. And if I had Chris Rock's money, I wouldn't do it either. What is it about? I didn't feel safe. You didn't make me feel safe. And all of a sudden you want to bring me back. What is the reason? Nah, I wouldn't do it.
So let me ask you this, Capone, because I think this goes right into the next point. When you're saying you wouldn't do it, is there a reason why you specifically, if you were Chris Rock, wouldn't do it?
Yeah, if I did it already several times, it's nothing big. It ain't no biggie. They making it, if the first time, yeah, I would love to do it. But, after that experience, I wouldn't do it. No, not at all.
Pierre, let me come to you. Let's put you in Chris Rock's shoes, right? If you were him and you were offered this after experiencing that, what would be your reaction?
All right. I'm going to say from the point of I don't know what he's going through, Chris, mentally. So I'm not answering for Chris Rock. I'm answering for me if I felt like that happened to me. Yes, I'll be the first one coming back to do Oscar again. And I would come in with a big ass hand, a big old foam hand, with a big ass, and anybody come up here, wow, I'd make a joke of it. I'd make a light of it. I'm not going to run from it. I'm not going to act like it's going to keep on bothering me. Sometimes when you go through a traumatic experience, some people have to muster up and go towards what was your trauma, what caused your trauma, and solve it there. Because getting away from it and kind of not wanting to touch stuff sometimes, it just lingers on, I think, and continues to linger on and linger on. Pretty soon, when are you going to face that? And I know some people say, well, it takes time to heal. You got to. Well, to me, I'm a quick healer. At least I'm gonna try to. I don't let nobody bully me. I'm not gonna run from nobody. As I jump in them comments, usually what I do, I'm not gonna let you bully me. That's not gonna happen. So you're not gonna put fear into me. Saying I don't want to do it. I don't. Man, bring me to the Oscars next year, and I'm ready to rock and roll and make it funny, turn it around. I'm not worried about that happening again. It will never happen again. Somebody coming on stage slapping somebody like that again. Not like that. It wouldn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody might win an award and turn out to bow like that, but it won't be aggressively. That won't happen no more. So I'm not fearing that anymore, and that's So
let me ask you this, because I think you bring up a great point. Do you feel that it's not possible to heal if you're avoiding it compared to like embracing the moment and really going toward it?
No, it's possible to heal. It's just going to linger longer and longer. If you always know that something out, the boogeyman is out there or the problem's out there and you haven't confronted it, then it's going to be longer. It's just a natural thing, opposed to going right to it and saying, hey, I'm not running from it. What's the problem? Going to the person who brought the situation that brought trauma to you and facing it. That's the way I would do it.
Right.
Now, other people in there might want to take 20 years before they see their accuser or whatever, the trauma person. That's on them. I got 20 years to waste on my energy of my fear. I got things to do. And so I would, I would run towards it and say, let's finish this up, whatever it was.
Come on, let me ask you that same question. Do you feel that, when it comes to healing, that it's best to, avoid it, or should you embrace the moment by going towards it and not running away from it?
Face to face, healing is fear. And you have to face your fears in order to conquer them. You can't avoid them because they're going to keep coming back. So no, face to face.
Now, I want to go back into what I stated earlier about Chris Rock responding, because he's getting a lot of backlash. Now, Chris Rock will go on to say that returning to the Oscars would be like returning to the scene of a crime. It'd be like Nicole Brown Simpson going back to the restaurant. Now, he's getting a lot of backlash because a lot of people feel like, this is a little too far. You can't really compare the two. And I want to read some of the tweets that we're getting from people. Of course, the internet loves to sound off. One person said, the more Chris Rock talks, the more you begin to see why Will Smith smacked the fire out of him. Someone else said, I've been on Will Smith's side from the start, and I'd fully support him slapping Chris Rock again. Lastly, someone else said, Chris Rock is not a good person and says very slappable things very often. So, Pierre, I'll start with you. After hearing that joke and, of course, some of the backlash he's getting, do you think the joke just went too far?
The joke, to me, was bigger than the moment that happened on the Oscar. The event that you're talking about somebody getting killed, compared to somebody getting slapped. Give me my choice, and I'll take the slapping over the killing. Some brothers in there be like, you killed me, then you ever slap me? Don't you ever slap me? Okay. But he's a comedian. We push it to the edge sometime. It was just a bigger joke. I think the incident, like I said, with Nicole was more serious than the slap to me, when it comes to killing someone. Be a comedian, so that's what we do. We pick stuff, and when you pick it and you put it out there, and if folks don't like it, that's what you're gonna get. But to say he's not a good person and all that kind of stuff, people don't know Chris Rock like that. They don't know him personally. You know what I'm saying? To say he's a good or bad person, so to use that as your judgment, like, he ain't a good person, he deserves to get slapped. How do you know if he's a good person or not?
That's true. Capone, let me bring that same question to you. After hearing the joke and, of course, some of the backlash that Chris is getting, do you think the joke was just a little too far?
I think it was. There's a million jokes that you got to make to go and talk about somebody's death that's been going on, for so long. I think it was tasteless, personally.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are agreeing. Obviously, as I mentioned, he's getting a lot of backlash. So we'll see how this all pans out as it continues, and I guess we'll see who will take his place for the 2023 Oscars. Now, before we head out, I do want to know what you guys have going on, of course. Capone, I'll start with you. What do you have coming up, and how can people follow you?
I got the Kings and Queens competition that I actually am going in to perform for. And also, I just got signed to do the Black Enterprise Magazine's comedy show.
Nice.
Congratulations. Congratulations on, you try to say it so slick and just slide that in there. But congratulations.
Yeah.
All right. There it is. Appreciate it.
Don't worry, I'll be on that three-way call. Pierre, Pierre, I'll kick it over to you. What do you have coming up, and how can people follow you?
No three-way call. No, this Saturday, September 3rd, I'll be in Jacksonville at the Atlantis on Arlington Road. Y'all know what Atlantis is in Jacksonville. Come out and see me do my comedy, see me live. I'm a lot more funny, flashy, and fabulous in person. You know what I'm saying? You see it here, but it's different when you see me live.
All right. Well, congratulations, Steve-O. And how can people follow you?
At Comic Pierre. Follow me online, not at my house. People be pulling up at my front door and I'm like, you live here? Nigga, no, I don't live here. So I'm watching the house for someone else and shit. So, yes, you can follow me online at Comic Pierre. And I love, real quick shout out, all the people who show me love on the streets. I love it so much. I appreciate it, man. I was just at a big award show. We had in Atlanta for the comics. My girl Hope Flood put it together. Man, the love of the comics, man, loving this platform here.
Yeah.
All the comics want to come on this platform. They love this platform, and they love my Panic Room. So I appreciate the love people, give me on the streets, man. So again, thank you so much.
Absolutely. And speaking of appreciate, I appreciate both of you for joining in on this topic. You heard from us. Now we want to hear from you in the comments below. What are your thoughts of Chris Rock revealing that he turned down the Oscars for 2023? For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson.
Put it in them comments. I'm coming for you.
What's up, y'all? This your boy K-Rob, and for years, you come to us to get the latest news in comedy and for your favorite comedians. Now you come to us for even more news in the world of sports, music, and pop culture. We're bringing you some of our classic shows you love, like Unforgotten, the Comedy Hype News Show, and more of our one-on-one interviews. We're more than just laughs, with the culture, the leaders in truth, and well, your streamer just got a little more blacker. Welcome to Hype Plus.